well named and did so well set off and illustrate her sister. It has been remarked that Mr. Pecksniff was a moral man. So he was. Some people likened him to a direction post, which is always telling the way to a place and never goes there. But these were his enemies, the shadows cast by his brightness, that was all. Even his plain black suit and state of widower and dangling double eyeglass all tended to the same purpose and cried aloud, "Behold the moral Pecksniff." The brazen plate upon the door, which, being Mr. Pecksniff's, could not lie, bore this inscription, "Pecksniff, Architect," to which Mr. Pecksniff, on his card of business, added, "and land surveyor." In one sense, and only one, he may be said to have been a land surveyor on a pretty large scale, as an extensive prospect lay stretched out before the windows of his house. Of his architectural doings nothing was clearly known, except that he had never designed or built anything. But it was generally understood that his knowledge of the science was almost awful in its profundity. Mr. Pecksniff's professional engagements, indeed, were almost, if not entirely, confined to the reception of pupils. His genius lay in ensnaring parents and guardians and pocketing premiums. A young gentleman's premium being paid, he improved himself for 3 or 5 years in making elevations of Salisbury Cathedral from every possible point of sight, and in constructing in the air a vast quantity of castles, houses of Parliament, and other public buildings. "Every pleasure," said Mr. Pecksniff, glancing round the table when he had finished, "is transitory. Mercy, my dear, stir the fire and throw up the cinders." The young lady obeyed, and having done so, resumed her stool, reposed one arm upon her father's knee, and laid her blooming cheek upon it. Miss Charity drew her chair nearer the fire, as one prepared for conversation, and looked towards her father. "Yes," said Mr. Pecksniff, after a short pause, during which he had been silently smiling and shaking his head at the fire, "I have again been fortunate in the attainment of my object. A new inmate will very shortly come among us." "A youth, papa?" asked Charity. "Yes, a youth," said Mr. Pecksniff. "He will avail himself of the eligible opportunity which now offers." "Is he handsome, pa?" inquired the younger daughter. "Silly Mary," said the eldest, Mary being fond for Mercy. "What's the premium, pa? Tell us that." "Oh, gracious, Cherry," cried Miss Mercy, holding out her hands with the most winning giggle in the world. "What a mercenary girl you are! Oh, you naughty, thoughtful, prudent thing." "He is well-looking," said Mr. Pecksniff, slowly and distinctly, "well-looking enough. I do not positively expect any immediate premium with him." Notwithstanding their different natures, both Charity and Mercy concurred in opening their eyes uncommonly wide at this announcement, and in looking for the moment as blank as if their thoughts had actually had a direct bearing on the main chance. "But what of that?" said Mr. Pecksniff, still smiling at the fire. "There is disinterestedness in the world, I hope. Some few there are who help the needy as they go." There was something in these morsels of philanthropy which reassured the sisters. They exchanged glances and brightened very much. "What is the domestic news since yesterday?" asked Mr. Pecksniff. "John Westlock is gone, I hope?" "Indeed, no," said Charity. "He slept last night at the Dragon and had Mr. Pinch to dine with him. They spent the evening together, and Mr. Pinch was not home till very late." "Now, I think," said Mr. Pecksniff, "Mr. Pinch might have done better than choose for his companion one who, at the close of a long intercourse, had endeavoured, as he knew, to wound my feelings." "Hark!" said Miss Charity, holding up her finger, as a gentle rap was heard at the street door. "There is the creature. Now, mark my words, he's come back with John Westlock for his box, and is going to help him take it to the mail. Only mark my words, if that isn't his intention." Even as she spoke, the box appeared to be in progress of conveyance from the house, but after a brief murmuring of question and answer, it was put down again, and somebody knocked at the parlour door. "Come in," cried Mr. Pecksniff, not severely, only virtuously. "Come in." An ungainly, awkward-looking man, extremely short-sighted and prematurely bald, availed